No, you'll be unknown. Nobody will know. Now everybody's talking of Kuforiji.
I'm not sure he's happy about the.
No, he's going to be very happy.
I think Mr. Soetan is trying to be cheeky about that. Remember the last time we saw the deputy speaker on television supporting with the entire House members saying that the speaker was upright.
Was upright?
Yes.
He's part of the all of Fame, whatever now. So you want them to throw him out when all of them are perhaps are enjoying from the loot. They are like loot.
No, but they say there is no way that can happen because I mean, they don't get up to that amount of money which they're.
How much are they getting?
They say they're talking about 7 million, and it can't be
7 million every month. 7 billion.
7 billion.
But somebody said that it's not 500 million per month. I'm even surprised that legislators can have direct access to money. Honestly, in the days of Adesonya, Senate, Odebi Yanko, you don't hear all these direct access to money. No, they're supposed to have maybe legislative commission.
Well, anyway, it's still an allegation. Anyway,
yes, what I'm saying. Wait.
Should we also be worried as to the source of such monies? Are they taxpayers' monies? Are they monies gotten from somewhere we don't know?
No, they don't get money somewhere. It's our money now. Apart from internal, don't you know that Lagos people are overtaxed and other states are following suit? Lagos get money monthly from federal allocation, and by their ingenuity they also do a lot of taxation here. And what that means is that when you cannot do road, when you cannot Lekki Epe road is now given to somebody, and other roads will be given to somebody else, some people later, like this Lagos Ibadan Express road is given to somebody too. So what is going to happen is that you have more money to share, whether you like it or not. When Onabanjo was arrested by a military regime that time, the only thing that they said the man did, which was later proved to be a non-issue, was that he collected 2.8 million from a construction firm to donate to his party. I think you get it now. To donate to his party for a campaign. That was the thing. They did not say the man, looted anything. So now what you have is not only financial party. Is you ask yourself, how many of them have declared their house publicly? How many?
Let's look at the issue of fighting corruption here. This is a tweet from Ejiofor. Ejiofor says 3 ways of approach. Strong leadership is critical for success. Strong leadership. It says establishment and implementation of clear legislative and regulatory frameworks. Strong leadership on one side, clear legislative frameworks. Now, from what you've said here, there's no strong leadership. Even the legislature is not that strong enough to give us strong legislative framework. So how do we do this if there's no leadership and no legislature?
I think what you first need is a strong institution.
When you say institution, is it not the same people that are going to be part of that institution?
No. You see, when you have an institution, like I was a party leader, National Conscious Party under Ghani, before I left the party years back. And I know that, unlike other conventional parties, as a chairman of a party, you cannot just say, this is what you want. No, it's not possible. In fact, in the party constitution, you signed that if you eventually got to be elected, you are not going to use generator, you are not going to send your children to public school, you are not going to attend, you are not going to send your children to private school, you are not going to private medical hospital.
That was what you signed in the National Conscience Party.
Yes. No.
You don't say.
Yes, now.
Why? What's the philosophy behind it?
The philosophy is that if you must attend public hospital, then you know that there are no drugs there, that you supply drugs. If your children attend public school, then you know that teachers must be paid, then you know that chalks must be supplied, then you know that all those classrooms must be furnished. But when you have a disconnect between the public infrastructure and your children and you, some of them go to US, go to India, go to Italy for malaria, don't you know? So what it means is that you must need more money to do all these things because they are alive. I will not mention that. Please don't enjoy what you cannot enjoy outside office. No, some of them came in.
If not that they were just being hypocritical, some of the leaders don't actually have to be in those hospitals or send their kids there to know that those places need development.
I agree, but it's even more A friend of mine said he was in that trainer at Tobago one time as a medical doctor, and he was attending to a patient with a kid. He brought his kid, and when he was, because they were talking and they were chatting, so he eventually led the guy to the reception, and other guys at the reception were greeting him. Then he was curious and asked them, who was the man? I said, oh, he was a minister, cabinet minister. And he was shocked. The cabinet minister bringing his ward, his child, to a public hospital. So when the man came for another case, for another date, then they asked him that why that we didn't know you. I said, look, I don't have allowance for a PA that can bring my child to the hospital. So you can see that when you have institution and you have strong leadership, the possibility of reducing corruption is very, very, very high.
No allowance for PA.
Yeah, yes now. But today, governor has special advisors, consultant, special assistant, personal assistant, and personal assistant will have personal assistant.
That is creating jobs.
No, please. It's like you are creating job under M10 umbrella. No, that's not job creation. No. When people talk of creating jobs are created when industries are alive, when factories are working, when schools are running. Until you get it. When I left school as a secondary school pupil in June,